Good morning and welcome back to another episode of the First Off the Tee podcast. This is episode number 14.
Wow.
I am your host, Robert Ivanek, co-hosted by my father, Doug.
Morning.
Good morning. Let's get right into it. We have a big week in the PGA starting today.
Yep. I mean, well, of course that's big, but we did want to talk about Advent Golf because I used the belt this week.
Me too. So, guys, welcome back to the podcast. Yeah. This episode is brought to you by Advent Golf. Use code ROBEVG10. For this week, you get 25% off your whole order. This weekend only. Advent's running a special.
Oh, nice.
So 25% off over the normal 10%. So check the link in the description. I'll put the code, the link to the website. Take a look at the products they have. I got to use my belt for the first time just on Tuesday. I think you did too.
Yeah.
First impressions are pretty good, huh? What'd you think of the belt?
I liked it. Well, of course, the mechanics of it and the ratchet thing is pretty cool. And then the bull mark I was showing everybody. Hey, look at my new belt. Whipping this thing out. And the funny thing was I was struggling between the belt and the one I have in my hand because I kept forgetting which one I had. So every other ball and every other mark was a different mark.
Actually, it's kind of good having two because every once in a while your ball is marked. Someone chips onto the green and they're on the other side, but their ball needs to be marked for somebody else because they're about to hit. So it's nice to have a second one that you could just drop down there without pulling out of your pocket. So anyway, I'm very impressed. Like I said, if you guys saw my review video, the unboxing and review, the build quality is spectacular. I said spectacular like 5 or 6 times, and I even edited that word out like another 3 or 4 times. But I'm very impressed. I really like the belt. They have other products on the website too. They have nylon belts. They have hats. So give them a look. Again, their website will be in the link. 25% off this weekend only. Code ROBEVG10. Details down below.
Nice. Hey, one thing I can mention. So I should talk to the technical department or the research and development department at Advent Golf. As I'm working with, me, I like to tinker. I'm like, man, wouldn't it be cool if there was an integrated divot marker and a divot fixer tool in there?
Oh yeah.
You just pull it out, zip it back to you. I don't know, or just a
little quick release maybe on the side. You push it in and it comes out.
And because that's my beef, those divot markers, man. and I wanted to find in this real thin one, and I put it in my pocket. I used to have this chunky one that I carry. And I said this thin one. I go, wow, that would fit almost like a Batman utility belt. Maybe we can have some T holders on the side, like a bullet holders that would go around. You don't know what you could come up with.
We'll talk to our friends at Advent and give them some of your ideas. If you're going to bring that to the table, you have to produce. You're going to have to be on the R&D board.
Oh, well, yeah, maybe. I know, very good.
Anyway, very happy with the belts. Thank you again, Advent Golf, for sending them out. Check out their website down below.
Cool.
PGA FedEx Cup Championship. The end of this crazy season is this Sunday.
Wow. It's starting today, right?
Starting today. Ends on Sunday.
Okay.
They're playing at East Lake Golf Club or just south of Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, nice. Yeah, they played a couple of big major tournaments down there. Yeah, I know we're kind of talking a little bit, but give me the skinny on how this thing works, because I think I'm a little confused on how you win the FedEx Cup.
Yep. So all throughout the season, you're accumulating FedEx Cup points for placing each week. Mm-hmm. Winning a tournament is 500 points, and then so on.
Right.
The last 2 weeks, the playoffs, points are tripled.
Uh-huh.
And so a win is worth 1,500 points.
Right.
And so on. Today, we're left with 30 golfers. Mm-hmm. Your point rankings put you in either 1 all the way down to 30th place. Mm-hmm. Now the way it works, Number 1, so John Rahm, is starting today at -10.
So the points are gone.
Points are no longer being issued per the win. There's 30 golfers left. This is like Game 7. Whoever wins outright wins. So John Rahm starts at -10. DJ starts at -8. Justin Thomas -7. Webb Simpson -6. Colin Morikawa -5. After the top 5, then it goes places 6 through 10 start at -4. 11 through 15 are at -3. 16 through 20 -2. 21 to 25 -1. And then 26 to 30 is even.
Oh, wow.
So it would be very tough for somebody in last place to win, but it is possible.
Right.
And it has nothing to do with points. So it's not like, oh, John Rahm has accumulated so many points that even if, I don't know, somebody else were to win the tournament this week, they wouldn't overtake him in points.
And that's what I thought.
Yeah. The points are scrapped.
Yeah, that's excellent. Now I understand.
Yeah.
So, cool. So I like it.
Let's talk about it. So take your picks. Let's do. It's only a field of 30 golfers, so.
But we can't. We got to stay out of.
Let's say we each get one top 10 pick.
One top 10 pick, and then anybody else.
All right, rocks paper for the first pick.
Okay.
Best of one.
Yep.
Rocks paper scissors shoot.
Nice. I got it. Wow. I gotta go with DJ.
I know.
Yeah.
That's who I wanted.
I knew it.
I'm gonna go with Justin Thomas.
Really?
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with JT.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking if I was gonna pick the second one, I did think about Colin, but you know he took a couple weeks off, but then I was like, oh, I might as well just go with Rahm. You know, you got the thing there, so okay, JT and
now you have to take somebody
DJ.
outside of the top 10
Outside of the top
for your
10.
second one. Here's the list. Brendan Todd and anything north of him.
All right. Well, you know, he's my man, right? Brendan Todd. So, you know what? I'm going right. I'm seeing somebody who I haven't picked in a while. Finau.
Okay. I'm sticking with my guy, Schauffele.
Yeah.
That's my guy. Schauffele's my guy.
He's your guy. He didn't produce that last week.
Yeah, but he shows up big when there's money on the line.
Yeah.
$15 million to the winner of this tournament.
That's crazy. Even though a DJ or Ron crushed everybody in points, it doesn't matter today. 15 mil of this wow.
Yep.
That's neat. All right, go with Xander. Xander's going to be good. I don't know his stats. He hasn't won many tournaments, right? But he's always there. Like, I don't know how many PGA events he has, but he's always up there, always talking about him, and you're always picking him. I'm like, what is this guy? Come on. I mean, you know, he's got a unique story with his father and all that. And,
I caught him.
Pretty cool.
I caught his story, I think it was last year. He's never had a golf coach.
Yeah.
Never had an official dedicated golf coach. It was just him and his father out there playing golf, and just one thing led to another, and his father today is still his coach.
Right. But his father is an experienced golfer. I mean, it's not like it's...
nobody, right.
Yeah, it's not like me teaching something. But you need to get a new coach, dude.
I'm going to try and see if I could quickly pull up...
Yeah, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's just, I just know of him. I see him, and he's always talking it, or, you know, he's kind of up there, but... Like, how many has he won? You know, so anyway, there's no stake on the line, is there?
No stake on the line. It's not a major, but that's a good transition into. So Sunday is the end of this season, which marks the beginning of next season. Is September 10th, so it's a week from today. So just the following week, there's no break. It's just next season starts.
Wow.
So they announced next season there's going to be 50 events played.
Way more than
normal. I don't know how many they play normally, but that means there's only 2 weeks throughout the year that there's not a PGA event.
Wow, we're going to be busy.
Well, yeah. Actually, that may not be true. I'm assuming they're doing one per week. I guess they would have to, right? There's no way would they double up
Sometimes
and
they
overlap?
do. Sometimes they do. Like, sometimes they'll play, say, the Puerto Rican Open and another Open in not Open, but another tournament in mainland U.S. So you'll have two PGA tournaments in one
simultaneous.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but it's, but I'm really interested. I guess everybody might be, and I don't know if they've even, is it going to be a normal year, or are the crowds going to be able to come?
Yeah, who knows?
I wonder what's going to happen. But anyway, for us fans who don't go to the tournaments, it's great.
Well, it gets even better. Not only are there 50 events, there's 6 majors.
Oh, really?
So they're double. There's going to be 2 extra majors.
Well, because they're playing the. Yeah, I mean, it's a carryover year. I mean, those two. It's a condensed amount of majors within an 18.
There's going to be 2 the Masters within 5 months of each other.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be still a funky season.
Right.
But for fans of golf, there's never been a better time. It's just going to be like a shotgun effect. You're going to have golf every weekend. And
you might have, because it's grueling out there, right? I mean, I played 3 days of golf and I was dead. So these guys playing that much, you might find that some of the big guys, I'm just not up for it. I just can't play. So maybe someone else lower in the pack might be able to get have a shot, or just play better than someone who's been grueling for 6 weeks and now he's got to play the Masters.
They're going to have to be a little bit more strategic when it comes to what rounds they play.
Yeah. Cool.
So,
why don't you just segue into I paid my debt for our last because I did mention a stake. Just want to say
PGA Championship. I was the winner of our fantasy golf.
Yeah.
And I cashed in on my stake.
Nice.
Right after my round of golf, so it was perfect. I played golf, came home, bang, steak is on the table. Medium rare, cooked very well. Cheers. That was an excellent steak. Good job, Doug.
You're welcome.
So I played golf this week. I played on Tuesday after work with a couple guys from work.
Nice.
East Orange Country Club. I've passed that course 100 times. Never knew that was the East Orange Country Club golf course. I kind of thought it was a private course. It's on the way to Milburn, on the right-hand side.
It's not even in East Orange.
No, it's in like Summit, I think. Yeah,
it's like in a different town.
Yeah. It reminded me very much of Pinchbrook. Small local course.
Local municipal course.
I felt good though. I haven't been playing as often. No warm up on the range. First shot, 5-iron right down the middle. Next hole, same thing, 5-iron right down the middle. And on the second hole, it's my thing. I take 5-iron off the tee.
Right.
Most people take drivers.
Right.
And I was playing with some heavy hitters who can launch the ball. So second hole, we get up, shank. I take my 5-iron, pink, right down the middle, further than everybody, only because they missed hit it.
Right.
But that's kind of my point of why I don't need driver, why I don't feel I need driver, especially on these short courses.
Yeah, you definitely don't.
I hit my 5-iron and I'm a short iron in to the green.
You could play Pinchbrook all day long with your iron and still kill the course.
Yeah, you don't need it.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit aggressive where I say I never take driver. I don't even have it in my bag.
Yeah.
But there is some validity to a lot of the par 4s that we play. There's just simply no need for a driver. You don't need to crush it 250 plus yards.
Right.
If
the distance doesn't warrant it.
No.
Right? I mean,
you just got to poke it out there and have a nice shot coming in.
Yeah, I agree. I played as well.
How do you do?
But I was smoking hot first 9. So we played at Sunset Valley. We got there, played with Tom. So it seems to be that Tom and I have a good competitive relationship. So it's fun, and we feed off each other.
Yeah.
So we played the front 9, and when we got there, we didn't know they were aerating the greens. So the back 9 was being aerated, so we couldn't even play the back 9. And the back 9's our favorite course there.
Yeah.
So all right, whatever. So we're gonna play the front 9 twice. So both of us smoking hot par, bogey.
Wow.
Well,
To start.
Right at the start. Like, oh man. So I finished with a 44. He finishes with a 42, and I'm 9 points. He's 11 points. I'm like, I'm playing great golf. I'm on target for a bogey, maybe a little bit less. And of course, come around, we play again.
You're replaying the same 9.
We played the same 9, and we picked up. We had a threesome. We picked up somebody, and we wound up picking up one of Bob the starter.
Oh, nice.
He came and played with us.
How was he?
He was good. You know, he's an old timer and down the middle, but he was playing. He's good. He knows all the breaks. You know, this is what he goes. Best gig in town. He works on the weekends.
Yeah.
Plays golf for free all week long. I'm like, Bob, I want to do that. So anyway, we played the second part now. We know all the holes. We played them once already. We know not all of the breaks, a lot of the breaks. I shot a 50. Couldn't break. I'm like, are you kidding me? So Tom crushed me on the back. I think he beat me by. I had hit 2 up front and maybe 3 in the back. So
it's great to have a competitive partner like that.
Yeah.
My friend Rick Borgo, he's edged out on me last couple of times we've played, but we're neck and neck. When he beats me, it's 1-2 strokes or 1 or 2 holes. And same thing, I beat him a couple of times, and it's like just edged him out.
Yeah.
And it is really good to have a competitive partner that you're right on par with. You don't have to give strokes. You don't have to do any song or dance. It's just get out there and play.
Yeah,
and you feed off each other. You learn from each other, and I think it certainly helps any golfer when you're trying to get better to find somebody who's at a similar skill level and try and play with them as much as you can.
I agree. I mean, but you can even if you know. You're not at the same, and you're striving to beat that guy, you know? And maybe you play that guy and he's not playing that well, and you beat him. It's even better, you know?
Yeah, so, like when I beat you in Lake George.
Yeah, it was awesome, right?
I'll put a link to that video that link will be in the video description. We played in Lake George earlier this year, and it's been my goal forever to beat you with our point system. I guess I already gave it away. I beat you by 2 points, I think.
Yeah, but we were neck and neck the whole way, and we were playing pretty well, right?
Yeah, we were tied going into 18.
Yeah, that was great.
18 was a fun hole.
I really wanted to go. Speaking of Lake George, I wanted to go play there again, and if we get the opportunity, we still got a couple of tee times up there.
I like that course.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of the top of the world.
Cool.
All right, cool. Podcast is basically over. Only 10 seconds left, but I do want to get something in.
Yes.
So just grab that timer when it goes off.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Rick Borgo, so Rick commented on our podcast just yesterday. He says, "Great episode again, guys. I know you speak about your point system, which is similar to the stable forward scoring system. Have you ever heard of it, tried it? Thought it may interest you guys." So we talked about the stable forward scoring system a few episodes back. I guess you caught one of the PGA events where they were using it.
Yes.
Well, Rick detailed the actual point system for us right here, so I'm going to read it out for you guys. Double eagle, 8 points. How often does that happen?
Yeah.
Eagle, 5 points. For the PGA guys, that happens more often than not. Birdie, 2 points. Par, 0. Bogey, -1. Double bogey or more, -3. So it's a little bit more aggressive.
Way more aggressive.
But it's the same idea.
Yeah. I mean, you're putting a value on something, and I like your comment about saying you got 18 opportunities to score.
Yeah.
Your round isn't shot because you shot an 8 and a 7 off of the first 2 holes. You know what I mean? So,
right. Well, with stable forward method, it is. In a way, because you can lose points.
Right, if you can do the lose points. That's why I'm saying it's way more aggressive.
Yeah.
And it's good for the professionals. But I think for us, hackers, we have a cutoff at 0. Or there, it's just a dash. Whatever you get, dash or you get something. So
what I like about it is you can look back at your scores. And you can see how you played. You can recognize, I had some good holes there because I scored a lot of points. Right. If you just count your total strokes, or if you play stable forward where you can lose points, your final score may not be indicative of a few good holes.
Right.
And when you're just learning, or when you're not a seasoned professional, you're going to have some blow-up holes. And if you're just looking at your final score, those blow-up holes will wash out any good holes that you had. That's how I look at it.
Well, you know what? I think we should give a name to our scoring method. Let's call it the Rich Ford method, or the Ford golfing method, right? Because it was Richie who really brought it up.
It was Richie. Okay, so we're gonna call it
the Ford method.
Well, this is the staple Ford, so we have to call it the Richie Ford.
The Richie Ford. We use the Richie Ford method.
Richie Ford scoring method. All right, guys, that's it for the podcast. We're way over schedule, but I wanted to get that in. Good luck to the guys in the FedEx Cup Championship. Should be fun to watch. And we will catch you guys on Monday morning.
Great. Thanks, Advent Golf. Cheers.
Use code ROB, EVG10, 25% off this weekend only. Link down below.